Bella moves from Arizona to Washington to live with her father. Her mom and her mom's new husband are going around on a tour because he's a baseball player. She's new to the school and right away she attracts a lot of attention. The first day, she sits beside another character named Edward, and at first he is disgusted by her and she is confused and he was sick and he has to leave the class. He is gone for a couple of days. Finally, he gets back, he starts to talk to her, warm up to her, and he's sorry and he just wants to get to know her. Then one day after school, she's walking to her car when a van is flying at her. Edward comes out of nowhere and saves her by putting his hand out and the van crushing around his hand because he has some kind of superhuman strength, and then she's really confused. So then she spends a lot of her time trying to find out how he did it. She's nagging him and she wants to know everything and she's so confused. But then finally she tricks a native friend named Jacob into telling her some legends of the natives. And then until finally she comes to the conclusion that Edward and his family are all vampires. But they aren't vampires that drink human blood, they only drink animal blood. She calls him out on it, he confesses, and he told her the reason that he couldn't see her was because her smell of blood was irresistible to him. And then of course they fall in love. Their relationship comes to a halt when a tracker vampire named James hears about this relationship between a vampire and a human and wants to see what's up and maybe end it. All of Edward's family is now helping keep Bella and Edward together by doing whatever they can, but eventually Bella is sent away for her own safety. She's safe for a bit. She gets a phone call from the tracker saying, "Hey, I have your mom, what's up? If you ever want to see her again, you better give yourself up." So she gives herself up. The tracker jumps on her, attacks her, but Edward and his family help rescue her, and then they kill the tracker James. After James is dead, they realize that she has been bitten by this vampire and is slowly turning into a vampire. So Edward sucks out the venom out of her arm and saving her from turning into a vampire. Then she goes to a hospital. And when they get back to Washington, Bella and Edward are a couple again. They go to a dance prom type of thing, and Bella tells Edward how she wants to be a vampire so they can stay together and love each other forever. And then Edward refuses and he says no. And that's how the book goes. Pretty good book.